Hey guys, how's it going? chumq back again with another video for you. Now, today we're going to be featuring the Lego Ghostbusters set, which was part of the Lego Ideas, which was formerly known as Lego Cuso back in the day. This is set number 21108. This is the build of the Ecto-1 or the Ecto-mobile, which contains the Ecto-1 car and the 4 Ghostbusters. Alright, so here is a look at the front of the box. Over here you've got Egon Spengler, Ray Stantz, Winston Zeddemore, and my favorite Peter Venkman, who is played by the awesome Bill Murray. Onto the back of the box, here's just another view of the Ecto-1, this time facing the back, with the 4 Ghostbusters blasting their proton packs as if they were firing up here. Maybe there was a ghost somewhere up here, but it's cut off and you can't see anything else. Now, this was made in anticipation for the Ghostbusters 30-year anniversary. With Lego Ideas, what you need to do basically to get this into production is you set your idea forward. You need to gather at least 10,000 votes to be considered, and from there a winner is chosen. And what they will do is they will basically create the design that you put forward and put a stamp of approval from Lego and mass produce it for everyone to buy. This is a really cool set. I'm a very big Ghostbusters fan. It's just also nice because it ties in with the new Ghostbusters movie that's come out with the 4 new girls that are playing the characters of the old Ghostbusters. Now here is a look at the top of the box. You've got a photo of the 4 Ghostbusters and a 1:1 figure of how big the minifigure will look like. Now I really like the build instructions that it comes with. It's got that nice sort of like hard spine there and a harder sort of like GSM texture of paper. Now looking at the instruction booklet, it's quite good because it does sort of like a write-up in the beginning, a little background. If you're not familiar with the Ghostbusters movie, it'd be hard to think of people who don't know about the Ghostbusters, but I guess if you're born later in the next generations, this is not really something that you'd be familiar with. But for me, I was born in the 80s, and this was a big part of my childhood, watching the Ghostbusters on the big screen, and also the animated series. I like sort of like the black background where these Lego sort of like instructions are placed on. Looks really nice and classy. Now finally, at the back section of this instruction booklet, it's got sort of like a good write-up of the person who put this design forward. He was a 3D artist. His name was Brent Waller. This is what he looks like. And on this side, you've got the 2 Lego designers who basically took the idea of Brent and turned it into a more sort of like solid design. It was Marcos Bessa and Adam Corbali. So it's a good sort of like instruction booklet. It's got a lot of information apart from just the build instructions, which is a nice touch that Lego did for this whole Lego Ideas set. The box also is a bit sort of solid. You can sort of like open it up like that and put back the pieces if you want to. Okay guys, so here is a look at the Ecto-1. This was done basically to celebrate the 30-year anniversary of the Ghostbusters movie, which was released back in the 80s. The Ecto-1 is loaded with a lot of paranormal equipment, as you can see up here, that's needed to track down the ghosts. The thing I like about this is that it's very, very close to the design of the real Ecto-1 from the movie. It's got a nice sort of like blue hose over here, followed by you know, the Ghostbuster logo here on the side. This top bit is removable, so you can pretty much just take that out. Let's put that here on the side, and then you can see sort of like the contents inside. Let's move that around. So over there, there's like a little bit of a computer box that you can see. The steering wheel is just over there. It's just a little nice and compact sort of inside of the Ecto-1. Alright, so another cool thing about this Ecto-1 is that they even got the license plate printed on the back. It says they're Ecto-1 in New York, which is pretty much the city where the Ghostbusters had their operations based on. And the nice sort of like logo of the Ghostbusters here again. You then again see that logo on this side. And this is the sort of like stairs where they can climb up to the top bit. They've even got like a little sort of like satellite dish piece over here at the back, and a nice long antenna over here. If you have a look at the grill of the car, I really like what they've done here. These pieces make it really look like one of those old sort of like cars that this thing is, the Ecto-1 is based on. It's even got that nice Ecto-1 plate as you can see in the back. But yeah, these pieces here, the way they've sort of like laid it out, really looks and feels like the real Ecto-1. This is the under part, if ever you guys care to see what it looks like underneath. You know, I really enjoyed building this piece. It really brought me back to the day when I watched Ghostbusters for the first time. I mean, seeing this Ecto-1 car right in front of you and actually building it at the same time was really cool. I really like that Lego has taken this really old sort of like iconic movie and agreed to make a set out of it, and which is cool because you can actually go in and build it and relive the whole sort of like glory days with the movie. It's good to see the 4 Ghostbusters well represented here. You know, they've even got Egon Spengler's glasses printed on the front bit. Now, each of these figures have their initials printed on the front part of their shirts. So RS for Ray Stantz, ES for Egon Spengler, we've got PV for Peter Venkman, and finally WS for Winston Zedmore. Now, the other accessories that these minifigures come with, they've got sort of like these walkie-talkie radios over there, and followed by the ghost trap that Winston is holding. It's also cool to see that these guys are on an actual stand, so you can put the 4 of them standing upright side by side together. We have a look at their cool proton packs, which I really like how they did it. It's a simple design, but it really looks like the proton packs that the Ghostbusters had back in the day. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a 360 view of the 4 Ghostbusters minifigures so you can get a better look at them. Alright guys, so that was a look at the Lego Ideas set number 21108 featuring the Ecto-1 and the 4 Ghostbusters minifigures. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, if you guys are a big fan of the Ghostbusters such as myself, hit that like button by showing your support. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. And again, thanks for watching.